You gonna do your intro thing, Will? Yeah. No, Bennett. His church starts at 5.
Yeah.
Is another episode, another mock draft. This time, 3 of us, and we're going to do 2 rounds. Bennett is not here again. We'll try to get him on. It's been a while.
I have it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
he has things
Drew
to do,
Sanders out of
as
Arkansas.
usual. But
A highly sought after prospect.
let's get this started.
Amazing playing call. No, I am being
All
serious.
right. So, with the first pick, Luke, who are you going to go with?
Give me Drew Sanders.
All right.
You're not being serious, right?
I guess you can always use other linebacker.
I don't think you are. Are you? Seriously?
He should be in the top 5 already.
Well. Okay.
Man. Well, I think that is just a terrific pick. It's about all I have to say about that.
I'm going to have to search for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly an interesting pick. So, I guess that leaves me with pick 2. Pretty obvious at this point. I'm going Bryce Young for the Texans. Best quarterback prospect in this draft. I've come back around on that. I was on the CJ Stroud hype train for a minute, but I'm back to Bryce Young, and he's pretty incredible. Great manipulator of the pocket. Probably is the best.
Young carries
Jonathan, what's that in your
well.
background?
Is the best at that in this class.
It's a Kansas State blanket.
As a high end, he can be
a
Deshaun
Took me a long
Watson
time to
caliber
put that
player,
up.
which is funny.
All right, well, at number 3, the Cardinals. This is an easy one to me. I think they're going to go Will Anderson. I mean, they already have a quarterback in Kyler Murray. You know, they don't. Really, the only other position they can take is edge rusher unless they want Jalen Carter. I don't think they want that. They're already dealing with Kyler Murray's video game problems. So I think they're going to go Will Anderson.
Yeah. Colts. Let's see. The Colts kind of need a quarterback, don't they? Yeah, they definitely.
All right, Luke. Number 4 for the Colts. Who are you going to go with?
He's 50-50, so I'm going to go CJ Stroud.
Yeah, I like the pick too. I think that's certainly your best pick so far.
What do you mean? Drew Sanders is like a GOAT caliber player.
Maybe if he plays for like the Dolphins.
Okay. Like the pick.
Hey, that was a coincidence.
All right. So it's me at number 5, and with Jalen Carter still on the board, his off-field stuff does concern me. It really does.
He seems like a perfect
but I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough to warrant a huge fall when he was probably the best player in this draft before the off-field stuff. And
he wouldn't go very well in Las Vegas.
To get him.
Wait, was CJ Stroud the one that he said he looks up to Deshaun Watson and Michael Vick?
Oh yeah. That's
That was a great.
That's why Seattle takes him here, keeps him
Yeah, so
away
number
from
6,
Oakland,
the
or
Detroit Lions.
Las Vegas.
The Detroit Lions are historically just a great, great franchise.
Yeah.
You know, they have at most 2 good players at a time.
Yeah, let's move on.
But kind of switching the culture up a little bit, they have Jared Goff. But I think if Anthony Richardson falls here, they might take him. But I'm going to go Christian Gonzalez.
Who?
Christian Gonzalez, the corner out of Oregon. I know you don't know who that is.
Sorry, I didn't watch Oregon.
Everybody else does.
I only watch SEC.
All right.
Okay, with the Raiders, I'm
Okay.
No. Stetson Bennett or Anthony Richardson?
All right, Luke.
I mean,
yeah.
Anthony Richardson or Will Levis. Like, I think I'm gonna go with Anthony Richardson. I mean, he's no felon, but I think he'll fit pretty good in Oakland.
Yeah. Anthony Richardson, he certainly has the most upside in this class. Great athlete.
Amazing athlete. One could say
the best you'll ever see.
Part monkey.
Okay. Yeah. So, I guess I have Atlanta at 8. And even with all of their defensive additions this offseason, it's tempting to take Will Levis.
Mad that
it really is.
That he didn't get.
But they seem to think Ritter can become a good quarterback, and I think he can become a decent quarterback for them.
I'm sure Will would have took Drew Sanders.
With Tyree Wilson still there.
Tyree Wilson, I think he will go
you can't really
pretty
pass
high
on him.
Me personally, I'd take him at about 15 if I was a team. I think he's a bit overhyped, but no. The 9th pick, it's the Chicago Bears. Another just historically great franchise here. Except this time they actually are. Just,
Don't they take
what do they need
right here?
They need just about everything except for quarterback. I'm going to go Peter Skoronski at Northwestern.
Oh yeah.
Now the Eagles.
My turn. Okay, this may make me sound like a casual, but what does ADP mean?
I like the pick. All right, Luke. Average draft position.
I think right
so
here.
So that's the average
I'm gonna go,
of when these players are drafted. This is Mike Renner's big board. The average draft position is where everyone who uses this mock draft is drafting it.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I'm sure you saw him play once or twice.
Okay, never really heard his last name pronounced like that. But...
Yeah.
So,
Will, I think the Texans straight up.
I'm tempted to go Will Levis for the Titans, but with Harris Johnson still on the board, and the possibility that the Titans can extend this window, which I know Mike Vrabel will want to do.
Well, with the Texans' first pick, they got a quarterback, Bryce Young.
No, they got Drew Sanders. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh wow!
with this game, I think
Jonathan,
they need
your pick for
a
Texas
brand new
12.
receiver to go along with Bryce Young. Somebody that'll mesh with him pretty well. I'm going to go Quentin Johnson.
Right.
Is he short?
Back-to-back
No,
receivers.
the Panthers got Drew Sanders.
Why is Dalton Kincaid above Michael Mayer?
Okay.
I mean, it's a shame that the Panthers already got Drew Sanders.
All right.
Because,
number 13.
I mean, nothing good right here. Mine's scrolling
Yeah,
down
that's
the
interesting.
list.
All right, Luke, you have number 13, Jets.
Actually, scroll back up. The Jets are going to take Will Levis. They need a quarterback, don't they?
Yeah. I think. I mean, if they don't get Aaron Rodgers or Trey Lance, I
They
think
haven't gotten.
if Will Levis just falls into their laps, they have to take him. I think that would be
You
a great
sure?
pick
They
if they didn't get either of them.
and then the Saints make a really surprising trade, getting rid of Derek Carr and getting Aaron Rodgers.
I'm not going to argue. I would.
And then the next season, they go on a
they
huge
get
Super
Aaron
Bowl run
Rodgers,
and then go
but,
17-0, and then they beat everybody by at least 40 points.
Yeah.
No, that's more of a Dolphins thing to do.
Wait, can I take back my pick because I forgot about Aaron Rodgers? Darn it!
Yeah.
Don't know if I see that, but sure. No,
He's not wide
no,
enough.
it's already locked in. So I have the Patriots at 14, and at 14, you're getting maybe the best corner in this draft in Devon Witherspoon.
He's got what every coach needs.
Bill Belichick would run that to the podium himself.
Okay. Well, Devon Witherspoon, I think that's a great pick for the Patriots. I think that will make them significantly better.
But there aren't really any white corners in this draft. There is one, actually.
Packers are on the clock.
But
what are they going to need? Well, they're getting rid of Aaron Rodgers, right? But they have Jordan Love. Use a receiver for him. Receiver, tight end, D lineman, edge rusher. Right here, I think I'm actually going to go
Michael Mayer.
Another recruit. I'm going to go Jordan Addison.
Who?
What? You don't know who Jordan Addison is?
I didn't watch anything other than SEC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Washington. Let's see. I think that Washington.
All right. Luke, you have Washington at 16.
We'll take Darnell Wright. And then they'll move him over to guard.
Yeah, well, Darnell Wright, he was certainly an underrated tackle earlier this year.
Okay.
Do you guys actually watch that O-lineman?
Yeah, probably. All right. So, at number 17, Pittsburgh. I think this is a no-brainer. Joey Porter Jr. He went to Penn State. His dad was
Wait, do
a
you guys
Steeler,
think that the Jaguars in real life are going to get Bijan Robinson?
and they need a corner, and this is right about where he should go, in my opinion. This would be a slam dunk pick, and I think the Steelers.
What if the Bills?
This is a Steelers pick.
Bijan Robinson.
So.
It really would. It really would.
They don't need him.
All right, now I got the Detroit Lions.
Great.
Again, I had them last time. I took
I had
Christian Gonzalez, the corner. You know, I wouldn't mind them getting a new edge rusher, defensive lineman, receiver maybe.
That would make them really scary.
But I like Jameson Williams. You know, their D-line could definitely use some work. But they need a corner. Man. Yeah. I'm going to go Lucas Van Ness.
They already got Gonzalez, though.
Yippee.
Okay.
They need everything, don't they?
I like the pick.
Yep.
Can you look up Michael Mayer?
All right, Luke, you have Tampa.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Would you consider him the best tight end in the draft?
Oh.
Oh, you're thinking Michael Mayer?
Yeah.
Would that be reasonable?
There he is.
Would that be a reason?
Yeah.
Would that be a reasonable
I
pick?
Probably would. Yeah. It's not by a lot though. Him and
Yeah.
Kincaid are close.
There's no
Darnell
good
Washington.
quarterbacks
All
left
three of them.
unless they want to wait for Stetson Bennett. Go back to the top.
They just have so many other needs, and I really think tight end in the first round's a luxury pick.
Give him
It's kind of the same thing as running back.
Kalisha Kansi, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that pick.
I just think they have other needs.
I don't know.
Defensive presence.
Yeah. Okay.
Brian Branch.
So, I have the Seahawks at 20. And I'm going to take a guy who I've thought was overrated throughout the whole process.
Miles Murphy. I love Miles Murphy.
At this point, if he's there, you got to take him for a Seattle team with that did not have a D line last year. It was a joke. So I'm going to take Miles Murphy.
Yeah.
So you come out of this draft with Miles
I think
Murphy.
that would completely revamp their defense.
Carter.
Taking both of them, I think that is a great pick.
Your defense is looking scary.
All right, well,
you have pretty much the same offense
now
as
the
last
Chargers.
year, minus Rashad Penny.
The Chargers, I think they could take a tight end. I'm gonna
in
Michael
NFC could
Michael
be
Mayer.
legitimate contenders.
Michael Mayer.
Yeah.
Now here's a surprise pick. Bijan Robinson.
Okay.
Bijan Robinson. Yeah. I like that pick. I think they could use a real franchise player, and I think Bijan Robinson is just that.
The best backfield in the league now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Vault. Okay. All right. So I have Minnesota at 23. And if Deonte Banks falls here, it is a no-brainer. I mean, he's a top 4-5 corner in this class. He's a do-it-all guy.
Yeah, but
Great in zone
the
coverage,
Vikings
great
are
in man
kicking themselves on
coverage,
the butts, thinking, "Oh, I
great
could
in
have
run
had Drew
defense.
Sanders if I just traded up a little bit."
I think he's an impact starter on day one.
Yeah.
And
you know they are.
They
could use anybody on the defense. They need some defensive player. That's really their big problem. All right, well, I have Jacksonville. They need some interior offensive line.
Yeah, it's number one.
No, you can argue whether or not you should take those in the first round, but
They're kind of
I am because I love Cyrus Torrance. I think they're going to go Cyrus Torrance out of Florida here.
All right. Jacksonville.
The Saints probably have the worst interior lineman in the league. They killed Jameis Winston.
Okay.
Giants.
I mean, you still have Eric McCoy.
I think right here they take Brian Branch.
All right. I love Brian Branch. I think he's a great
Luke,
safety.
You have the Giants.
Wait, is this going to be the first time in a while that there's only going to be like 31 picks in the first round?
Yeah.
Because the Dolphins tried to steal Tom Brady.
Nobody can make fun of the Dolphins. We didn't get him. They're lying. We didn't try to get Tom Brady. We don't want him. We don't want Sean Payton either. We like Mike McDaniels and Tua. The league's just lying to you and stealing our first round pick.
I mean, I don't think they should be punished if they didn't
probably.
get him.
I know. We didn't even want him. They just claimed we did.
All right. So
Zay Flowers.
So Dallas here at 26, and they're in win now mode. They traded for Brandon Cooks. They traded for Stephon Gilmore. The pick that would complete their offense and more so complete their team is Dalton Kincaid. Great.
Who do you have taking Michael Mayer
receiving tight end? Probably the best receiving tight end in the draft. I'd take Michael Mayer over him because he's a much better blocker. But I mean, I think if Kincaid falls here, you got to take him.
What tight end do you have the Saints having? What tight end was it that you had the Saints getting?
I think I had Jacksonville. I'll check my last mock. Yeah, I had Jacksonville getting in my last mock.
All right. Well, those are on the clock now. Gibbs. They need a interior defensive lineman and running back. Jahmyr Gibbs or Brian Brzee. I like Brian Brzee more, but it's the Bills.
Anyway,
they could really take anybody.
Because that one guy last year, forgot his name, was terrible. He fumbled on his first play. Yeah, that's it.
Yep, but he really showed up throughout the season. I don't think they'd mind sticking with him as receiving back. I'm going to go Brian Brzee.
Then the Bengals. Wait, do I have the pick?
James Cook.
Then the Bengals, they're probably going to get rid of Joe Mixon. Right? For cap space and because he's a Raiders player at heart.
Okay.
And I think they're going to go with the next best running back on the board. which would be
Yeah, you do
Jahmyr
have the
Gibbs.
Bengals.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense because I never really thought about that with them getting rid of.
You know who's
You
better
know.
though than Jahmyr Gibbs? It's not even in this draft. Raheem Sanders, the Rocket.
You're right, Rocket Sanders. He is far
Okay.
better. First round pick for sure.
So, at 29, with Nolan Smith still on the board,
Yeah, I
one of
think
the
that'll
most athletically
help
gifted
improve
edge
their
rushers we've
defense.
ever
Cameron Jordan's
seen.
like the nicest person on earth.
I think you have to
Well,
take if you're the Saints. You lost
Yeah.
Marcus Davenport.
It's the Eagles again last time they took
And Cameron
Jackson
Jordan
Smith and
is
Jigba.
fossil.
So the Eagles this time, now that they have a receiver, they
Why does it say that they need a center?
they just kind of need.
All right.
I don't know. Everybody's old.
Yeah, but they're
Everybody's
still
old.
really good.
Yeah. I'm going to go with an interior defensive lineman. Since Jordan Davis can't play the whole game,
Smith.
I'm going to go Mozzie Smith.
The Chiefs are up. Who to pick?
Okay.
Who to pick?
I like the pick.
The Chiefs?
I like the pick.
Kind of full of a bunch of crappy wide receivers.
So, Luke, you have the Chiefs?
I mean, D lineman, not really any up there that high anymore. So I think they're going to go Zay Flowers.
I love that pick. I would have took him there too.
But Matt Landers, he would have been
their number
way better
one
than
is
Zay
Kadarius
Flowers.
Toney.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay. So, with Broderick Jones falling to 32
Well, I thought this was a one-man draft.
Steelers, I would have considered trading up for him. But with Broderick Jones here for the Steelers at 32, I mean, that is a no-brainer.
Yeah, I love that pick. I think that might be the best value pick so far this draft.
For them. And
all right.
both
now the Texans are on the clock.
Left tackle and right tackle.
So now they've taken a tackle, Paris Johnson, and they've taken Bryce Young.
No, it's 2 rounds.
Who's Tanner McKee?
So now.
Yeah.
Quentin Johnson. Oh, yeah, that's my bad. I must have got it mixed up on mine. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, so they have a receiver. Get some more people to protect him. They need about everybody.
Texans got Quentin Johnston and Bryce Young.
I'm going to go with Cam Smith, a corner. I love Cam Smith. I think he's one of the best corners in the draft.
Arizona. I'm going to go Emmanuel Forbes. I don't know nothing about anyone other than
Luke, you have Arizona?
Arkansas.
Great pick. I know you know nothing about him, but great pick. No, yeah, Emmanuel Forbes fits that system perfectly. Yeah. All right. So, for Indy,
He is arguably the best receiver in the class.
You got your franchise
Wait,
guy.
why isn't Jalen Hyatt higher? I know
Ford.
that guy.
I wouldn't hate a wide receiver here if there was one available, but the next best is Josh Downs, or maybe Jalen Hyatt is the next best, which I would like as a pick, but I'm not going to go with that.
Yeah.
They haven't brought back. Man.
All right.
Their edge rusher
like that
did
pick.
nothing this year.
What are the Rams
Yannick
up
Ngakoue. They have not brought back.
Then
Yannick
at this point, they can use everybody.
Wait, I got a question.
Their
Literally
only actual edge
everybody.
rusher right now is Kwity Paye.
Is BJ Ojolari
So they need
the
another
guy that
one,
had like
and
4
that is Will
sacks against
McDonald.
Arkansas? That guy's a monster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He certainly is. So, Rams need every position. I'm kind of going back and forth between like DeJuan Jones and Anton Harrison. I think I'm going to go DeJuan Jones.
Oh yeah.
Mind scrolling down a little bit. Seattle, I know they don't really need a tight end. I mean, they could use a line. No, they got Bobby Wagner back.
So
edge rusher, maybe.
You have Seattle.
Yeah, Miles Murphy and Jalen Carter.
Wait, what pick is it right now? 37. Scroll up a little bit, or let's go back to the top.
I did give them Miles.
You gave them. You already gave them an edge rusher.
$37.
Go back down to that TCU guard. Yeah. Or they could just trade down.
Give them an edge rusher and an interior guy.
Steve.
Yeah.
Because I would trade down if I were in their position.
Steve Avila? Is that who you want?
Steve Avila.
Yeah, we aren't doing trades, though. They get complicated.
Didn't you have
the compensation?
Yeah, I like that pick.
Oh, yeah. In real life, this is definitely a trade down spot.
Yes.
Who are you going to go with? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I have Vegas, and with Anton Harrison slipping here, home run pick. You can play right tackle for them, so you can move Jermaine Illuminor to right guard. Yeah, just no-brainer. They need offensive line. Now, would you have preferred defense here? Probably.
Yeah. I like that pick.
They already got a defender.
So now the Carolina Panthers are up.
No, they got Anthony Richardson.
Quarterback.
So Anton Harrison will be protecting
they got a quarterback,
soon.
didn't they?
But Jimmy Garoppolo's probably
no.
taking the start.
Because they got the best player in the game.
Tanner McKee?
I'm certainly not going Tanner McKee, but I will go Hendon Hooker.
No. They drafted Drew Sanders.
Okay.
Yeah, they got Drew Sanders.
How is that a screw up?
Okay, Hendon Hooker for Carolina.
Okay, right here, the Saints. You know, Cameron Jordan's getting older, as you said. They need a big physical edge rusher.
Yeah, Luke, you really screwed us up here. taking Drew Sanders.
They need another. They need one that will feel
it's
close
nothing.
to home.
It's nothing.
You know. I think right here they get BJ Ojulari.
I already got them. Well, I got them a smaller guy. All right. Don't hate it. All right. It worked out this way that I got to pick for Titans both times, I guess, which is great. And here, we have no fast wide receivers. Our fastest wide receiver is Traylon Burks.
New York Jets.
Ran like a
who did they take
4.55.
last time?
So, I think you keep the fastest wide receiver in this class here in state, and you take Jalen Hyatt.
Yeah. All right. Well, Will Levis. So really, they need like offensive linemen and linebacker. Drew Sanders is gone.
They got Will Levis because they didn't get Aaron Rodgers, I guess.
Who could they be taking? Linebacker. What's the linebacker's name that was up real high? He was like projected to be a first-round pick earlier. Trenton Simpson. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Yeah, Trenton Simpson.
Why is he at 78? What do you do?
Trenton Simpson? The Clemson.
Diane Henley. Diane Henley.
It's just a lot of the more analytical guys are lower on him for some reason. All right. So,
interesting. The Jets. Do they need a wide receiver?
Jets again.
They kind of do.
But it's Luke.
You know.
You want to go back to back linebackers?
Projected to go a little higher than this. Steele.
Yeah, they just drafted one.
Josh Downs.
Oh yeah. Best receiver in the draft, easily. I love Josh Downs. He's great.
Josh Downs, Garrett Wilson duo next couple of years.
All right, don't Josh Downs. So I got Atlanta, and I know a lot of people are really low on Keely Ringo at this point, but if he slips to 44, I mean, that makes their secondary really scary, especially because he projects safety at the next level. So you'd have Jesse Bates and Keely Ringo as your safeties, and then you would have...
I love that. Keely Ringo
AJ
coming
Terrell,
into this year,
Jeff Okudah,
projected to be the number one corner.
Casey
Hayes, more like a Tariq Woolen.
That's a dangerous secondary right there.
All right. Now the Packers. For the Packers, I'll keep it short and sweet. I'm going Felix Anudike Uzama out of Kansas State.
Right here. But you guys, either you know anything about Tanner McKee?
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, he fits that Patriots profile. Sneaky athletic, shows a lot of grit and hard work. Went to Stanford, so he must be pretty smart.
You have New England.
Yeah. He'd be a good guy for Bill Belichick to hang out with.
You're not seriously thinking about taking him, are you?
Fine. I guess I'll go.
Yeah.
Edwitwama Adebawari.
I don't know. They already have two of those guys.
Right?
Actually, three now. They've sacked Trace McSorley. Okay. Adebawore is off the board. So I'm picking for Washington. And John Michael Schmitz is a sneaky guy to go in the first round this year. Maybe to a team like the Giants or the Bills.
Yeah, he's great.
Or another
I was hoping
Do
he'd
you guys
fall
know
to
the
the
greatest
Dolphins.
center
That would make
that
my
played
pick
for
a
So
lot
he's here
easier.
at
When I
47
was out with Michigan.
for
Gerald
a team
Ford.
that really needs an interior guy.
Yeah.
No brainer.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He was team MVP as a center.
Okay. All right.
Wasn't that our president?
The Lions are up.
Gerald Ford.
Same
guy or no?
Let's see here. Think about this. What
Gerald
tight
Ford
ends
played
are there? Sam Laporta. I'm going Sam Laporta.
Huh. Never knew.
Okay, this is the last pick I can make before I have to go eat. Let's see. Did we already get him a linebacker in this draft so far? Since I don't really know anything about them that much, I think I'm gonna go Diane Henley.
The Steelers. I don't believe so.
Yeah.
We went Joey Porter in the
He's no Drew Sanders
and Broderick Jones at 32.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta go now. So see you guys.
Okay. Good pick. Has upside to be a player like Eric Hendricks. So. Okay. See you, Luke.
That is certainly a steal.
I'm picking at 50 for the Bucks, and with Darnell Washington still on the board, I mean, what a steal! You get a tight end that could have gone at first to a team like the Bengals at 50, which is pretty incredible. And
well, now it's the Dolphins.
I mean, I liked Kate Otten and Kokeeft for them last year.
There's not really any easy picks left for them.
Good enough to where
all the top tight ends are off the board. John Michael Schmitz is off the board. So. Top offensive linemen are off the board. Let's see here. Now, if we weren't doing a mock draft, I'd trade down, but we can't do that, so I'm going to go Ohio State center, Luke Wypler. Or Whippler. However you say his name, I don't know. But he's pretty good.
Okay. I have Seattle, I guess, because Luke is gone.
Yeah.
I am gonna take Clark Phillips to complement Tariq Woolen.
Murphy.
Their other corners are fine, but they're barely starting caliber, and I just like to upgrade there.
I completely agree. All right, well, now it's the Chicago Bears, and I'm going to go a very Chicago Bears-esque pick.
With Jalen Carter.
I'm going to go one of the best return guys. I'm going to go Tank Dell.
Miles Murphy, and now with Clark Phillips. Okay. All right, so I have the Chargers, and I think at this point you didn't get Bijan in the first. You passed on him, I think. You did. You took Michael Mayer. So, with Eckler most likely gone, I'm going to take Zach Charbonnet.
Yep. I mean, to replace Jamal Williams for the Lions.
Just a really good all-around running back. And you keep him in Southern Los Angeles, or Southern California.
Tank Bigsby. I don't like David Montgomery. I think he's average at best.
Okay. Well, they already got David Montgomery, but not a bad launch. What? Okay. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Jacksonville at 56.
Yep. I think that's a good
And
pick.
you didn't get a tight end in the first. You got an interior offensive lineman. I believe you got Osiris Torrance. Good pick. But now you take Luke Musgrave pretty easily, I think.
Yeah.
Good all-around tight end.
All right, well, now the Giants. I'm going to go
You
Antonio
can sit him
Johnson.
for a year and
Safety
give
out
him
of
some
Texas
reps
A&M.
behind Evan Ingram, and then you can let Evan Ingram go because he is on the franchise tag. Didn't give him a long-term deal.
Oh, well then, no, I'm certainly not wanting to make that pick. Is that the only pick they've had so far?
Okay.
Well,
Wait.
then I'm going to go another
we-
running back since Saquon Barkley
You
won't
gave
play
him
on the
Brian
tag.
Branch already.
And I'm going to give them Devon A-Chain. Super fast back. Super fast.
Yes. Okay. So, I'm Dallas here, and you got your tight end in the first, I believe, in Dalton Kincaid. And
I like that pick.
at this point, the only other hole on the roster really is an interior
All right,
defensive
well, who did the
lineman.
Bills take last time?
So I'm going to go Tuli Tuipulotu. Who can play interior or edge.
So, the Bills have Brian Brzee.
Um,
And, I'm going to go
Brian Brzee.
a corner. Because their secondary hasn't been very healthy. I'm going to go out of Kansas State. Julius Brents.
Okay. So I get Cincinnati at 60. And we got them Jahmyr Gibbs in the first. Lovely. So at corner, which is where I'm going to go. Man, I'm just blanking on their number one corner's name right now. That is bad because he's an amazing player. Man. That is bad. Tore his ACL last year against the Browns. I have his face in my head. That is, man.
Yeah.
Man. I'm not gonna think on it too long. Don't want this to go too long, but towards ACL, he's probably gonna miss at least half the year. And you have Cam Taylor-Britt as one of your starting outside corners, and currently your other one is Sidney Brown. So, yeah, not great. So I'm gonna go DJ Turner.
Yeah. All right, the Bears
to kind of fill in.
Well, I'm gonna go Eli Ricks here out of Alabama. Another corner.
Injured corner, who I still can't think of. You're letting Eli Apple go in free agency. Still haven't re-signed him. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Philly at 62. We got them Mozzie Smith at 30. But I think they're going to double dip defense. And this is a guy who's been mocked as high as 10 to them. It's Keon White.
Yep, and then I'm going to end with an interior defensive lineman, Gervin Dexter.
Good player, but there's no way he's a top 10 pick. And I think the Eagles would be happy to get him at 62.
Because the Dolphins forfeited first-round pick. NFL's fault. We didn't do anything.
Okay. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we had a pretty good draft.
So, grading our draft.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm going to take a screenshot of it for the thumbnail. Yeah. Sweet. All right. So, great job to Luke, who had to leave. Great job, Jonathan. And, wow, 53 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
This is going to be a great video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait for it to go up. And we'll probably...
Yeah. So,
do you want to stream the draft?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. It's a week from tomorrow. It'll be a week from the day this video goes up. I know that. So...
nobody.
Should be good. The four of us can stream the draft, and Bennett can get mad when the Cowboys...
Oh, no, I'll be mad. I'll be mad the whole first round about how they stole it out from under me.
Yeah. Yeah. And you won't get mad because the Dolphins don't have a first-round pick, so they can't screw it up. They already screwed it up. Yeah. And then the Titans are going to draft Will Levis, and I'm going to cry on stream. Yeah. So it should be fun. We'll probably do another mock draft next Tuesday or Wednesday before the draft. Yeah. And, so we should end up having one go up the day of the draft. So our final mock draft before the draft. But that's going to be it. I'm going to try to get some clips of this going on the TikTok. I know I promised TikToks very often, and we don't have really any. But at least we should be able to clip the live stream and upload some of that for TikToks. Probably me crying when we select Will Levis. So, it's going to be it. Thank you all for watching this 55-minute video. And we will see you next week.